At the Institute for Molecular Bioscience, we are using venoms as the next inspiration for drugs tackling some of the world's biggest problems, like, for example, heart disease, stroke, or in my case, chronic pain. Some of my work has looked into how the giant Australian stinging tree causes such intense pain. So in future, we hope that we can engineer these pain-causing toxins in this plant to actually alleviate pain.
We can take tiny, tiny amounts of venom from an animal and we can completely dissect out the composition of all the components that are in there. Animal venoms have molecules in them that cause pain in a potential predator of that animal. I thought, well, perhaps we could use venoms and find out how they were causing pain, and that might lead us to new analgesic drug targets. We've identified a really exciting new analgesic drug target because we found a spider venom that activated that receptor.
What we've been lucky to do is find really quite an amazing variety of different types of toxins. And I run a group looking at venoms, particularly from cone snails. It produces two venoms, one for defence, which is completely different from the one it uses to catch other molluscs. The hope is that one day, one of these cone snail venom peptides will be a new therapeutic treating someone for a disease that can't be easily treated using normal medicines.
My lab's research looks at the natural world as a source of molecules. One of the projects that we were involved with started in the mud. A sample of the mud was taken to a laboratory. We ended up with a small molecule that we developed into a new class of analgesic, as potent as morphine, but operating on the mu opioid receptor in an entirely new manner. This analgesic has the potential to have less tolerance issues, less addiction issues, and less of the adverse side effects that we suffer at the moment from the opioid analgesics.
The future is really only limited by our imagination. We have the potential to fundamentally change the way we approach treating human disease, and if venomous animals can help us do that, then I think the sky's the limit as to what we can find cures for.
Discovery science is really about an individual working away at a bench. It's almost always teamwork.
It's an opportunity to bring in friends and colleagues with expertise that you don't have and allow them to complement the research you do.
The greatest success would be developing a drug that we take through clinical trials to the point where it's approved and can be used to either save people's lives or improve the quality of their lives.
At the Institute for Molecular Bioscience,
We dare to imagine.
We dare to imagine.
We dare to imagine.
we dare to imagine a world without chronic pain.